Welcome everyone to the hills of Southern California. We are just outside the town of Ramona. It's X Games 2021, and we are at Axel Hodges' compound that he calls Sleigh Ground as it plays host to Here Mike is almost twice as big as what we saw the years that we had MotoX Freestyle contested when we were inside US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. But we have a field of 8 out here in MotoX Freestyle. We talked about your defending champ, Rob Adelberg. Who else do you like in this field, Mike?
I'm going to go with my sleeper pick, Taka Higashino. He looked great in practice yesterday. We know he has a ton of big tricks. This course is going to benefit some experience, and yeah, like I said, Taka looked great yesterday.
Yeah, we actually also have a massive jump. There's a 105-foot gap out here on this course. We haven't seen something that big in a MotoX Freestyle course at X Games in about 7 years. So we started off with an X Games rookie. This is Benny Richards from Australia. It says X Games 2021 is actually his first real competition.
Oh, not a good start. Not a good start for Benny, man. That's hard. You know, we sat around. We had just a minor delay there, and you know he's got the nerves. He's 20 years old and disappointed, but he looks like he's okay. He'll have another stab at it.
So gets up from that virtually unscathed, but let's see what happened here in the replay.
Yeah, just not enough juice. Came up a little short, a little under-rotated. Like I said, that crash could get really bad for him to just kind of get bucked off the front there and give it another go. Is going to be all right. Brutal way to start your X Games, though.
Yeah, that could have been a lot worse, but it was good to see him get up and walk away from that one. So some issues there with the bars and the flip levers getting bent up a little bit there, so do some tweaking on that, and hopefully we'll get him back in round number 2. You do get 2 runs out here in MotoX Freestyle. It's the better of your 2 runs that count. Those runs
also have some jumps on this course. You know, the 105 ramp, we got 2 super kickers, 75s coming down the hill. I'm sure these guys are going to want to see a little bit of use of course as well.
So we move on to our next competitor who hails from France. This is David Ronaldo. Now, David Ronaldo was in X Games Minneapolis in 2019. Lit everybody up by walking away with Best Trick Gold at that event.
Yeah, Ronaldo's got so much style. You know, right side up tricks, he's probably one of my favorite guys. Nice varial right there. He's coming out swinging. You know, he was a little nervous when I talked to him after practice. Said it was a fun course to ride, but a really challenging course to put a run together. But so far, he's looking great.
So just under the 1 minute mark here. He's got 50-plus seconds to go here. So far, so good. Looking pretty solid out here in this first of 2 outings.
And we got to remember, these guys haven't been in this situation in a couple years now, you know. So for all these guys to come out, just start throwing down the runs, I'm sure the adrenaline's going there, trying a little rock-solid backflip. This is one of those times where Dave's got a good run going. He's just really got to control his breathing, calm down, and stick the rest of his run. He's got 30 seconds left.
Excellent shot there on the overhead cam of the rock solid. Just under 30 seconds left to go here.
One thing I did notice, I don't know if he ever got to it, but David didn't hit the 105 ramp yesterday. And, you know, like I said, the judges are definitely going to favor that ramp a little bit. I mean, if you're flipping 105 feet compared to 75 feet and doing your tricks, you know, that's a big deal. So I'd like to see him get that ramp in before this runs over.
Coming down to the final couple of seconds here. Looks like he's going to have time for one more hit if he's able to get under power and get on the approach here. With the one-hand takeoff here.
I like that. That was pretty creative there. One-handed takeoffs. Nate Adams actually used to do those a lot in X Games, but never with a seat grab backflip to follow it up.
So you said it earlier, David Ronaldo coming out swinging. He came out with some heat and some fire there early on in that run, puts together a full 75 seconds. All of this after time here. I don't know if he realizes the clock has expired, but let's take a look at some replays for Mr. Ronaldo's first outing.
Yeah, right there, an awesome body varial. I can't tell you how technical that is to spin around. And as you could see, actually, when he was going up to the ramp there, there's a shadow on that ramp. And that'll mess with the guys a little bit, too. You can't really see the transition of the ramp, so you're kind of just more or less going off field at that point.
So, again, it's 2 75-second runs. It's the best of your 2 runs that counts out here. We'll hopefully put you on the podium out here at X Games 2021. David Ronaldo, that's a great spot to start off with. That'll put him in 88.33, put him in that top spot. You got Harry Bink coming your way next, another Australian. We actually have several Aussies in the mix out here. Harry Bink is stoked to be here at Sleigh Ground, but let's have a look at his own personal setup he has back home in Australia in this monster. Expect out of this guy. He settled for a 5th place finish in freestyle at X Games Minneapolis back in 2019. So here we go, Harry Bink in for his first of 2 attempts.
Yeah, nice one-handed knack backflip there to start off. I kind of always like when you haven't competed in a while, starting with 2 or 3 tricks that you know you're comfortable with. You don't want to come out with something big, mess it up, blow your whole run. So Harry getting started here. Kind of wasting a little bit of time right here. I'd like to see him jumping back down the hill to get that extra 1 or 2 jumps in.
Oh, it was massive.
Massive double back can. He's looking great. He's putting that compound that he rebuilt to good use right now.
Doing that one early in the run, too. He's still got 40 seconds left to go here.
And I like what he's doing right here. Like I said, he's got some tricks that he's comfortable with mixing it up, and then, you got to throw your big banger tricks in there as well. This, once again, is my only downfall with Harry's run is you've got to maximize all these jumps. With 75 seconds out here, this course is so big, you don't really have time to kind of gap jumps like that.
Also plays into that use of course factor as well with the judges. So another double backflip, so you get 2 double backflips.
Coming in hot. Coming in hot.
Oh, no.
Harry, he's out in the poison oak.
Off course.
Oh, man, he had a good run going there, just a little under-rotated on the double flip. Grabbing his back a little bit. This course is, it's a massive course, but the runouts are tight on it, and as you can see, they're just that little bit off on the landing and send him out in the bushes.
Well, again, good to see him spring up from that one rather quickly and walking away.
Yeah, right here starting his run. Good extension, grabbing the boot there. Like I said, he started his run perfect. Just get a couple tricks in there you're confident with. Huge double backflip can. I can't tell you how hard double backflip variations are. To spin a 250-pound motorcycle twice is already hard enough, and then as you throw, a limb off the bike, that's when it kind of slows down. Right there, under rotated, couldn't get stopped. Axel's got jumps out on the back of the property there, and the bike's gone.
You get that little kicker right there.
Might want for a second run. That should give him some confidence, knowing that missing a couple jumps, he's still right there.
Well, hopefully his bike will be okay and he'll be able to continue. We'll have to see if that holds true for both him and Ben. So let's talk about Luke Ackerman. He missed X Games Minneapolis in 2019 due to injury. So it's been a couple of years since we've seen him in competition out here at the X Games. He was the youngest to land a double backflip on a motorcycle. He did that in October of 2017 at the ripe old age of 19.
Luke's such a fun rider to watch. He's still a young kid. He goes for it. This is exactly what everyone likes to watch him. The flattest 360 that's ever been done. It's not such a flip style 3. He kind of just slides the bike off the ramp, and so far looking solid.
Just calm, cool, and collected. 2 hits in here. Again, 2 runs. They're 75 seconds in length. It's the best run that counts that's going to hopefully put you on that X Games podium out here at Axel Hodges Sleigh Ground.
Already seeing great commitment out of Luke. Going up to the super kicker right here. Massive double flip. Little squirrely on the landing there, but I don't think the judges are going to dock much after seeing what we saw. They just get through a run. Everything he's done so far has been really good. First got to utilize the quarter.
I was just about to say, we have not seen that quarter pipe come into play here, so throwing the flare into the mix with just under 30 seconds left to go here for Luke.
Awesome to see the flare, but you can see the quarter pipe kind of shoots him off the side of the course there, and he's losing a lot of time right here. He's going to have to make up for a little bit. I want to see a little more charge out of him. Nice knack double backflip. You see his levers are up there. That'll keep him on the bike. He did that with the KOD flip earlier.
Can he get back under power and squeeze in one more? It'll be interesting to see if this last one counts. But again, you got double backflip and a double backflip combo in this run. A really nice flat 360. These are all after time here.
Little